first of all, we have to consider that we're in this world where a lot of persons are talking about STEM education. And we're going to push the envelope a bit further and say STEAM.
Yes.
Science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, because that art part is very important.
Very important, yes.
So when you look at just being able to create in STEAM, one thing about robotics, it incorporates all 5 elements.
True that, yes.
Especially that art bit.
Yeah, because the actual design element.
Yes, yes. There is a design element. You actually have students just using their creativity, building machines in different ways.
Yes.
And they also, a bit of art that we tend to neglect is not only the artistic design side, but also the human side of art.
Yeah.
So we're also making design considerations for humans. Like, how are persons going to think about robotics ethically? Because right now we have robotics that, or automation that's happening in self-driving cars, for example.
Can't wait to get one of those.
I can't wait either. So we consider that, and this is where the fun element of robotics comes into play, because you're looking at creativity, looking at building. Because there is no child that turns down the opportunity to just build something with their own hands in front of their own eyes and just see their creativity come to life.
So how does this play out? Where are your participants recruited from? How can they find out the information?
All right, so you can go to steamhouse.io on Instagram.
Yes.
Steamhouse.io on just the website itself. But we're mainly working with primary and prep schools, and I must say these are outside of Kingston.
Oh,
because we realize they're not necessarily the target group more often than not.
They're not on the top of the list most times.
They're not.
Yeah.
And I come from St. Catherine, so I figured I really would want to start at home, where I know that there are students.
Yeah.
And schools are very excited in that parish to just get their students this sort of hands-on experience, an exposure that they probably would have never had.
Now, is it an expensive process to become a part of? I mean, it's not Legos, it's not building blocks, it's not my era of stuff.
It's Lego.
Really? Okay, good. See, what a good thing
Lego.
I had.
So Lego is actually one of the platforms that you can use for robotics.
Yes.
But as regards to the price point, robotics is traditionally expensive, which is why you see more exclusion happening as you move outside of Kingston. But we're moving in this area in Jamaica, especially where the robotics landscape has really evolved. I remember 7 years ago when I would have started this, it was only happening in university, and it was only Jamaica College that did it.
Morning,
very happy for the Griffins.
They were the Griffins. They were here last week, and they're,
But so far we have officially 2 national competitions now on robotics, which is adding to the fun element. We have the World Robot Olympiad, and we also have the First Tech Challenge. World Robot Olympiad is geared towards primary and high school, and now we have First Tech Challenge, high school only. So you see, especially as you look to get more of our younger students involved, the landscape is growing, but it's very nascent. So there's only one competition so far that accommodates that age group.
It's awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Give us the Instagram handle again.
So it is at steamhouse.io, and the website, steamhouse.io.
All right, and this is a STEAM house in the proper sense: science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics.
Very important art.
Now, another group that has been innovating and, as they would say, hot up the place is Blue Dot, and we have Amashika with the Blue Dot rep to talk to us more about that entity.
Thank you so much, Raymond. So making passive income in 2020 is always a good idea, and when it comes to Blue Dot, they have definitely found a way to make this happen. We'd like to welcome CEO of Blue Dot, Mr. Laren Peart, to our studio. Laren, good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
All right, so you have a marketing research company that just turned 5 a couple of months ago.
Right.
Would you say that there's a growing demand for these kind of services in Jamaica?
Definitely. I think we're gradually shifting from our culture of making gut-based or instinct-based decisions and moving more into the data-driven aspects of decision-making, which is where we come.